This video is for my friend John, who will be joining us on the San Juan River at the end of April. John taught me this river and spent a lot of time with me being patient and teaching me all the various braids and intricate parts of the San Juan. The portion of the river I'm wading through right now is not the main river. This is one of the braids that I was referring to before, where the river branches out through the flatland in the valley and forms very many interesting places to fish. Today I'm starting just above the Texas hole, and I am working my way towards the main river, where I know from previous experience the river will be swifter and deeper, and I am going to try some Euro nymphing in that portion of the river. Here you can see the main portion of the river and the ledge associated with this. This ledge reminds me of one of my favorite rivers, the White and the North Fork, where the ledge runs across the river. Here the ledge runs parallel to the river, but it's very, very similar in structure to the ledge that I find in the White and North Fork rivers in Arkansas. The water is a little chalky. That's because the lake about 2 miles above the dam, which you can see in the background, has turned over, and the visibility is about 2 feet. The water is flowing about 450 cubic feet per second. This is the first day I've fished the river. My tentative plan is looking for fish in the seams on either side of the quick current. That's where I'm making my casts. I'm fishing with a fixed amount of line, about 35 to 40 feet, and leading the flies back towards me. When I'm fishing slightly across and upstream, I like to drop my flies in the slow current and let the current gradually take them into the faster but not the quickest water. Essentially, I like to reach the seam of the river from the bank towards the center. I've hooked the first fish of the day. I hooked them right below that rock they can see on the right center part of the screen, drifting my nymphs around the rock on the outside in the current. It seems to be a small rainbow. I'm fortunate enough to have caught rainbows and browns in a lot of different places in the United States, a lot of different environments, and a lot of different rivers. And one thing I find is the fish seem to take on the characteristics of the environment that they live in. To me, these rainbows are typical desert rainbows. They're lighter in color, and they have a few other colors missing in other rainbows. One interesting thing I learned by doing videos is the amount of time that it takes to land a fish. This original clip from hooking the fish to releasing fish probably took a total of 2 minutes. That's I think that's landing the fish efficiently and getting them back in the water efficiently, which contributes to a safe release and a better outcome. I'm using 4X tippet here, which is probably 7 pound test. Uh, it's unusual for people in the San Juan to use tippet this heavy, but I found in this cloudy water and quick current that there was no reason not to use it, and the heavier tippet does allow me to bring the fish in quickly and release them quickly. This fish is a brown. I could tell right away by watching the rod tip bounce in the typical head shaking style of a brown fighting. Rainbows like to fight in the air, browns love to shake their heads and go to the bottom. I hooked this guy by casting cross current upstream, fishing that seam that you can see on the far side of the river. All the fish I caught today were laying in those seams. This was the best fish of the day. Beautiful brown. It's great to give them a little rest and chance to recover, and it's great to watch them swim away.